I'm Dr. Henry Tucker, and I taught the class on the universe according to Symmetry this past week, and we had a lot of fun and learned a lot of mathematics, and our students are now going to tell you a little bit about what they learned. So take it away.
My name is Tegan, and I'm going to be talking about groups. A group is a set with an operation that satisfies a few properties. They must follow these rules to have closure. The first rule is identity, which means when you multiply a number by the identity, you get the same number back. So 2 times 1 would be 2. The second rule is there must be an inverse for each number. So the inverse of -1 would be 1. And then finally, you're able to use the associative property, which just means that you can switch the order of your operation and still get the same answer when you multiply.
Hello, my name is Tommy. I'm talking about modular arithmetic. A modular arithmetic can be represented by clocks. A clock is represented by mod 12. If you went forward 12 times on a clock, you would be back at 0. Mod 12 can also be represented by the group Z12. A group Z is usually represented by Cayley tables. Cayley tables are a lot like multiplication tables, but instead of using multiplication, they use A operated by B equals A plus B.
A dihedral group is similar to a regular group, except instead of operating with 2 numbers, you operate on a shape using rotations or flips. For example, rotating 3 times and flipping horizontally would give you a different shape than you started with.
My name is Matthew, and I'll be talking about symmetric groups. Symmetric groups are groups that whose elements are the permutations that can be done to an object. The Rubik's Cube group is a good example of a symmetric group, and the Rubik's Cube group contains different elements that you can use to turn the face of the Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube group is non-abelian, which means that if you turn the right side and then the top side, you'll get a different result than if you turn the top side and then the right side. The Rubik's Cube group contains 4 times 10 to the 19th elements.
My name is Cole, and I will be talking about the Taurus. The Taurus is a 3D donut-shaped object that is very important in topology. The main difference between a torus and a sphere is that on a torus, there's only one place that the circles intersect, which is right here. Whereas on a sphere, there will be 2 spots, no matter how you make it. And the torus has 4 different circles that can be made on it.
I'm Tessa, and I'm going to talk about torus games. On a torus, when you go straight in one direction, you loop back around to the same place. Using this mechanic, you can make some games more fun, like tic-tac-toe and chess. A game that normally uses a torus is PacMan, because when you go off one side, you come back on the other.
My name is Felix, and I'll be talking about Mobius Strips. Mobius Strips are special because they are non-orientable, which means that they only have one side. If you follow with your eyes and you go from one point around, you'll have to go around twice to get to the same side at the same point. A Mobius strip can be made by having a piece of paper, folding it, and flipping one side. Giving it a half twist to put it together. And if you cut one even, it makes just a longer strip of paper.
Hello, I'm Robert, and I'll be talking about knot theory. Knot theory is based on grouping knots on how they cross. A circle wrapped around itself is known as a knot. As you separate links, you can simplify them, and they're used in DNA molecules. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dory, and I'm going to be talking about Platonic solids. Platonic solids are a 3D shape that consists of the same polygon repeating on itself. There are 5 kinds of Platonic solids, and those are the tetrahedron, the cube, the octahedron, the dodecahedron, and the icosahedron.
Woo!
applause.